report the news that nobody has the balls to report.
Why am I the only one breaking stories like this? You can call me Uncle 𝗃𝗏𝗺, Clarence, Aidan. I don't care what you call me.
Did you not say that you were going to take my baby out of revenge and make him a transgender baby?
I think they don't like the things that I'm saying and they want me to stop saying them, but I'm not. I'm never going to stop. Now, these are the kind of stories, guys, that must be told. I'm just a guy who's breaking stories and reporting news from my basement.
Yo, 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 what's up, Turtlerotters? How's everybody doing tonight, folks? I'm your host, Uncle 𝗃𝗏𝗺. Welcome to the Tuesday night edition of the Turtleboy live show. I have gone ahead and I've shared the link to the stream on the various social media pages, so make sure you've gone ahead and you've liked all those and you're following all of them, and comment and share as much as possible on Facebook. Remember, my personal page is Clarence Woods Emerson. You can follow me there. You can follow the Turtleboy Sports page you should follow, and the Uncle 𝗃𝗏𝗺 page. All things considered, we're over 70,000 followers strong on all three of those. So get on there if you haven't joined the party already. I'm also on Twitter at Dr. Turtleboy. That's at 𝗃𝗏𝗺𝗃𝗏𝗺 Turtleboy, because if Jill Biden is a doctor, then I definitely am. I'm also on Twitter at Turtleboy Phone is my other account. You can follow us on Instagram at Turtleboy_daily_news. We're on Rumble. We're on Spotify. You name it, we're on there. They're all linked in the bio below. So go ahead and do all those. Also, guys, if you like the program and would like to contribute and help us out, or, you know, hook us up, it's all good. It's a free show, but if you'd like to help out too, that's also welcome. Unfortunately, we're banned from using the super chat function, monetization aspect of YouTube, because we have the wrong opinions on the climax. So we built our own. It's called Turtle Chat. It's pinned to the top of it. If you donate money with that, you can donate any amount of money you want, and you get to write a little message with it. I will get an email notification about that Turtle Chat message, and I will put it up on the big screen. So that's how that works. I'm also on Cash App at $Uncle 𝗃𝗏𝗺 if you want to do it that way. As long as your message does not antagonize people that I don't personally think are worthy of our attention, I will read it out loud. Okay, I'll pretty much read anything unless it's like something that I just don't feel like doing. I don't know, it's the best way to describe it. All right, so yeah, that's how that works. And yeah, anyway, Deb's back. How you doing, Deb?
Doing well. How you doing? Hi, everybody.
I'm good, thank you. Oh, also, guys, smash that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit the notification bells. We're going to be here every Tuesday and Saturday night now. No more Thursdays at 9 p.m. On Thursday nights, we're going to do Turtle Club at 9:30. But you have to join Turtle Club. It streams directly off the TV Daily News website. So if you want to join, you can go ahead and do that. It's going to be on Thursday this week. All right. So anyway, I think we're about ready to get started, Deb. You want to go ahead and load that first one? So we're going to talk about the story that I published earlier today, because we have an episode of Redemption here. Because do we lose Deb? Do we lose Deb? Okay. Deb, we lost you. Okay. I don't know where Deb went, but hopefully she will be back. So for now, I will have to man the reins here. So this is the blog. I want to introduce this blog first. We have actually, I'm going to have to share my screen now, because that's actually Deb's screen at her place. So let me share my screen. All right. So here we go. So, all right. So this is Naomie Paul. I believe she's from Brockon. There she is in all her glory. And according to her various Facebook pages, she's a rapper, an Herbalife salesman. She goes by Nana or Nana, however you pronounce it, because I guess grandma was taken. She's whatever this is, into some boudoir, some modeling. That's lovely. Excellent. And she recently gave birth. to apparently a little boy. I don't know how many other kids she has. This is a picture that was on the Facebook. It appears to be her pregnant drinking alcohol, but I can't confirm that. So that's nice. Anyway, she came to our attention, right? Because this, is Deb back? That we still lost Deb? I don't know where Deb went. Anyway, this came to our attention. This was on Facebook Marketplace. She was selling Similac. Now, if you guys are unfamiliar with it, Similac is like the official baby formula of food stamps everywhere. Like it's like what you buy. Like if you're on food stamps, you buy Similac. It's like what you do. So anyway, and you see, I've done so many blogs about people selling this shit on Facebook. So here's this picture of her listed over a week ago. It says in Brockton for $15. However, the problem is there was a recall on this, and this one, like it was like numbers between 22 and 37, and this is number 26, and then it has to say K8, and then after April 1st of 2022, those were all recalled. And we got the FDA said that it's investigating reports of infants who were hospitalized after consuming the formula, including one who died. So selling these on Facebook is probably not the best idea. And in general, you shouldn't be selling, your food stamp baby formula on Facebook anyway, because that's not what food stamps exist for you to sell. Like if you don't need them, don't use them. Anyway, she sent out this response. So a woman alerted her, okay, to what was happening. And she said, all of this was recalled. And she said, Nana said, yes, but parents are still asking to buy it. So, and then the woman says, that's terrible on your part, selling something knowing it was recalled due to babies falling ill and being hospitalized. Say you did sell it and the baby came sick from it. But yeah, so yeah, not a good idea. But her philosophy is, yes, I know it was recalled, but people want it, so I'm going to sell it. And then she began calling the woman, and according to these chat logs here, she says, stupid, dirty bitch. Okay, then, scum-ass bitch. Ugly scram, tranny-looking bitch. We got something to say to you. Answer. Calls a few more times. Just link up. Stop talking shit. You corny as fuck. 2 more calls. Scary bitch. Bet that pussy stank. Let me ask you, man. Put him on the phone. So you come in a nah. She linked her address, I think, in, I believe it's Brockton. I bet I can take you, ugly man, bitch. I don't like to talk too much. Talking is boring. Don't worry about my kids. I don't have them. Well, I'll find out about that. I don't have them. They're well cared for, so it definitely won't be a problem to see you. If you don't have them, I don't know why she has the baby formula, but we're laughing at every bullshit you try to throw. You're a fucking joke, ugly, angry, jealous ass bitch. Get a nose job, hoe. You're really ugly. You must be Greek. Okay, that's kind of funny. You must be Greek. Fight me, bitch. You really not about that life, you cracker ass bitch. You most definitely don't want the business. That thirst bitch must want to try some pussy. You do look like a tranny. You look more manly than your husband, hoe ass bitch. I'll have my man fuck your shit up, man to man. I won't have to touch you. My sisters and cousins would love to eat you for dinner. Easy prey, frail, lonely white bitch, bored scrolling through the internet. Well, you found what you're looking for. I'm the right one, pretty and about that life, and you just got to come and get it. I got you the ad. Run it, bitch. My pretty face could get you killed. Fuck you, bitch. I'll do whatever I want. I'm grown, and like I said, we only had to see your profile pic. No need to go no further. And what you think I got them for free, bitch? I was selling them from my cousins whose baby is in formula. I only breastfeed. That's why she wants that ass too. She was the one calling you yesterday. So she's saying the formula belongs to the cousin, and the cousin was the one calling her yesterday with threats. You talking a whole lot of shit for someone who don't know anything. Keep getting yourself into deeper shit. You're cashing a check you can't afford. Dumb bitch. That's my street name. Why would I say my real name? So her street name is Nana, I guess. Quite the street name. Why would I say my real name? Who's the real scary one, you or me? Reread the whole conversation, snitch bitch. Come to my face and say all this. I sent the ad. Reporting ass snitch bitch, ass bitch, Karen ass bitch. Tag team that ass scary bitch, snitch bitch, bored bitch. No one likes a snitch, Karen. Have a good night, pussy bitch. Don't get yourself hurt, ho. Come see me now. And then she recently shared this video.
Oh, this, I know.
Run that back.
And we're going to have her on in a moment, but I just need to explain the background here. So I don't know what is happening here entirely.
Let me find out you're nice right now.
Apparently he's drinking the Corona, some guy there. Okay, and then more drinking, looking in the camera, productive day, dancing. Okay, more dancing. Oh, we got some wine. Okay, so now we're double fisting. Okay. Might be more than one.
Mommy time when the kids are asleep.
Oh, the kids are sleeping. Okay, so this is what we do when the kids sleep. Apparently when the kids are sleeping, we play loud rap music and get drunk with guys.
What's going on?
Okay, so that's what you do, I guess. All right, so anyway, so that's interesting. It's one way to live. So yeah, she wanted to come on because she claims she's being misrepresented. I believe if I could just read the original message that I got from her. She sent me a message earlier today. I'll just read it to you. I will be contacting my lawyer. Let me fix my mic. This story is false information, she said. The story is false information. So she's calling attorney Ratchet Redemption for false information. And she says, I will be going to court about this. You have my information and my pictures posted without my permission and my children's face posted. Now, in fairness, we did not post a picture of the kid's face. I specifically colored it out. I always do that with kids. I don't fuck around with kids. If your kid's on there, I'm always going to black their face out. So I didn't do that. But I did. I don't really need your permission to share, your posts and stuff like that. This bitch clearly deleted all of what she said. And I did see what the other woman said, but it wasn't really it wasn't ratchet. I was selling these since 2020, but reposted again. I would love to tell you the whole truth. So I'm going to have her on now. I'm going to bring her back stage, bring her back up here. Hello. Is this Nana?
It's Nana.
Nana. That's your street name?
Yeah.
Okay. Where'd you come up with that?
My first initial, Nana, Naomi.
Okay, and you're a rapper and a Herbalife salesman, is that right?
No, I used to do Herbalife. I don't do it anymore. And
okay,
I do have here and there.
Oh, you do? Okay. So anyway, you have a newborn baby there. That's nice. So what was with your comment before earlier? You said in there that you don't have the kids, but they're well taken care of. What was that comment about?
Meaning I didn't have the kids with me at the moment. If she wanted to link up, we could link up.
Oh, okay. So what is your side of the story with this?
So basically, I had these 6 cans of formula since 2020 when I had my eldest son, who's about to be 2 years old. He's off formula since he turned 12 months. I've had these cans. I've posted them numerous times last year, but you always get a notification once it doesn't sell. It states, "Oh, would you like to renew your sale? Would you like to renew your sale?" I don't know if you know about Marketplace. And I click yes. I renewed my sale, and so I renewed it a week prior before it was recalled. So she's bored. I heard that her husband's barely home. So she found an opportunity to just create this drama. She's been messaging me constantly. And if you are smart enough, you would see that I'm not arguing with myself. She's clearly deleting her messages. She's the one who threatened me first. She was stating that her man is in military and she has access to guns. She deleted everything she's ever said to me. And it makes me look like I'm psycho, that I'm arguing with myself. I'm not making threats to myself. I'm not arguing with myself. She was constantly coming for me. And when you heard my guys threaten her, it was basically telling her to leave me alone. I stated to her numerous times to leave me alone. She kept coming, like, leave me alone. This was prior. I've been posting these cans of formula way before they were recalled. Way before that. And she's seen the opportunity. She's bored.
Real quick, let me actually play this. I'm going to play this because I haven't played the audio yet of the voicemails this woman received, and you can explain what's happening here. Right, here we go.
Stop text. My girlfriend is going to be a big problem. Okay, girl?
On dead dog.
On dead dogs.
Why you don't answer the phone?
Yo, you got this last chance. You keep bothering my sister. We already know you're from Massachusetts. We're gonna pull up, and that's it. That's history. So I'm gonna tell you one more time. You keep texting my sister, we're gonna have problems. 4 cars deep pulling up to your crib. We pulling up right now.
And
She
again,
said,
they're saying, leave me alone.
No, they're saying 4 call. No, they're not saying leave you.
You're being selective. They're clearly stating to leave me alone. She was texting me all nights, all hours of the day, even at night. Me and my fiance had a little altercation because he thought it was a man that was texting me. She's constantly harassing me.
Why would she think it's a man? Why would he think it? Why would he think it's a man?
Because I'm getting texts. My phone's ringing all night. Like, it's just bing, 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 bing all night. 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. She's constantly harassing me. This is not about baby formula. It started off that way, but this is a lot more than that.
Okay, but they specifically said they were going to go to her house 4 cars deep, and then they said, gang, gang. They said gang, gang at the end.
That's something. Okay, I chill with younger crowds. I have like all friends from all walks of life. I don't discriminate, but I'm saying that
you don't think that was a threat. You don't think that was a
She
threat.
threatened me too, but I'm not here screenshotting and like.
Well, do you have screenshots of her threats?
Oh yeah, I definitely do. I definitely, absolutely do.
Oh, you should have sent them to me. Where can I see
I
them?
didn't ask for them.
You have 5 Facebook pages. I don't know which one to message.
I do.
So anyway, so why are you selling WIC formula on Facebook in the first place?
First of all, they're not WIC formula. Again, my kids are not on formula. I breastfeed. It was for a cousin. She didn't use them anymore, you know? And so she added 2 cans of the 4 that I previously already had from my son a year ago. So I just bundled up all the 6 cans and then I started selling them like before it was recalled.
So those are from 2 years ago. Then why does the date on them say September 2022?
Exactly. So cans don't expire within like 6 months. When are we going to be in September? And what, 6-7 months?
So you bought those. Let me get this straight. Those cans are over 2 years old, but yet the expiration date is September of 2022.
So
you want us to believe that?
Again, I can't recall when specifically I had them, but I had them. I had 4 of them for my son previously, and then 2 from my cousin, and I placed them together, which include like all together made 6. If the cans were going to expire this year, that obviously means I had them prior. I had them a year or 2 before. They don't just expire within months.
You said these are over 2 years old. How and baby formula lasts 3. This says September 2022. They're good too.
But exactly. So that means they're going to expire in a few months from now.
Right? How long does let's find out how long does it take?
About a year or 2. Yes. Let's find out.
That's how long does it take for baby formula to expire?
Yep. A year or 2.
Well, a year. Which one? Let's see.
I said a year or 2 numerous times.
It lasts 1 year.
She's right, like a year. Yeah.
Okay, but according to your story, these are 2 years old. So why would this expire 3 years later?
Okay, a year old. I have so much going on. I have 4 kids. Just so you know, I have 4 children. So I'm like, I'm not thinking about like all this stuff. Like right now, I should be like putting my kids to sleep, but I'm here trying to like, you know what I mean? Get this situated because this chick literally seen the opportunity. I've posted these before they were recalled. She's seen the opportunity to like, you know, come for me. She made threats also. Again, she deleted everything she's ever wrote. So it makes it look like, you know, she posted, she sent you more the more aggressive, and it looks like I'm harassing her because that's what she posted. That's how she made it seem like.
Well, how about this? How about this conversation right here? She says all of this was recalled and you said yes. So you're acknowledging that you know it was recalled, but you're selling it anyway because people want it.
They were already okay. Again, they were already up, and so if it was recalled, why are people still like mothers are still asking to buy it? They've asked me to buy it previously before it was recalled.
Because they obviously don't. But now you know it's recalled, and you're still
now
selling
I know,
it.
and it's not up anymore.
Okay,
but
so
it was posted.
So she did the right thing. So she did, but right here she's telling you
she did the right thing, but she was bothering me at the moment. I was having a bad day. She just came and she just started writing. I don't like paragraphs. I don't like talking to people like that, especially if I don't know you.
When I read this conversation, she goes, all of this was recalled. You said yes, but I'm going to sell it anyway.
Right. No, I did not say I was going to sell it anyway.
That's what you're saying right there.
Okay. If mothers are still, okay, what are the mothers going to do now? If they don't have breast milk, are they not going to continue feeding their children with formula?
They can go buy formula off of somebody that's not on Facebook Marketplace. Like
okay, but and all the content, regardless of everything, therefore, I'm saying that all this formula was posted prior to the recall. She just made it. It was an opportunity for her to see that. And it just so happened that it was recalled a week after. So she ran with that. That's all. I don't care about nothing else. All I know is that I posted these since a year or two, whatever.
A year or two? Which is it?
Again, I can't remember, but it was.
You can't remember?
Why would why would I remember that?
Why are you like? Why does your cousin need you to sell her baby formula on Facebook?
I have numerous things that I'm selling that was given to me. I have tons of things that are given to me for me to sell.
You understand this is extremely shady, right? Like how
it's shady because we are not using the form, like our children are not using them anymore. So
pretend
it wasn't recalled. Pretend it was not recalled.
I will pretend it wasn't recalled.
Okay, so selling, like giving away stuff. I even with the hate.
Not giving away, selling.
I even sent baby formula overseas to my country when they had the earthquake. Like it's just giving away, selling. There's things that I've had numerous car seats here. I've gave away baby bathtubs, given away, sell, give away, sell. That's just like, but she just so happened to run with it when it was recalled.
So, but the problem is this, that formula, you can purchase that formula with WIC. A lot of people do that. Okay. And if you're selling it on Facebook, then you don't really need it. And that's where the fraud comes in. You understand that? Like,
I don't need what?
You obviously don't need the formula.
So am I going to talk like we're stating like it wasn't recalled. Am I going to throw the formula out?
You shouldn't buy it in the first place. You didn't need the food stamps to buy it.
No, I didn't buy the formula. Your
friend, your cousin didn't. I thought it was your cousins.
I said 2 of them were my cousins and I had 4.
So some of the formula is yours. Some of the formula is yours and some of them are your cousins.
4 of them were mine and 2 were my cousins. I bunched them all together, which made 6. She wasn't using them no more. I've been giving numerous things. I have tons of things that I give away, sell. You could look on my list. Like this is like a business. You guys are just like making it like a big deal.
It's not a business though. Like selling WIC formula is not a business.
Okay.
So anyway, let's talk about what I consider to be threats here. So how do you justify yourself calling this woman multiple times without her? She clearly is not messaging you back here. Yep. You called here like how many times in a row? 5, 6 times in a row?
Probably hundreds because she kept bothering me.
You called her hundreds of times and you don't think that's problematic? What was I don't see her bothering you at all. There's no message.
Don't see it. She deleted them.
She can't. No.
I'm arguing with myself.
No. She can't delete them. Like it would say message. It would say message unsent on this side.
Yeah, but do you know that you could also click when it says unsent and click delete again?
No, you cannot.
Unsent, you could click it again and then it deletes it.
No, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it right now. I'm gonna go on.
Whoa. Like I have nothing to lie about. Like I'm straight up.
Okay, I'm gonna go on and I'm going to
unsend something and then click it again and it'll state, do you want to delete it? And then you could delete it.
Okay.
That's what she did. I heard her husband, don't give her attention.
It doesn't. What's up?
Her husband doesn't give her attention. She's like on Facebook, trying to be a Facebook warrior, trying to like look for drama. I'm sure I'm not the only one she's done this to. She even I blocked her numerous times, telling her to leave me alone. She created other pages she created other pages to get back on my page. If you go and scroll on my wall now, she's on another page just harassing me. Yes, I did call her. Yes, like, what's the problem?
Okay, so like you understand, like, so she was calling you a dirty ass bitch too, and
She called
threatening
me
you.
a lot worse. My forehead is big. I'm ugly. My body is washed up. No man wants me. She said hella shit.
Well, that's not true. I mean, you have 4 kids, so somebody must want you, right? Right?
You know that.
Okay, I do know that. Yeah. So anyway, who was the guy that threatened her? That was your brother? That was a threat. That was definitely. He said he. Well, he said he was. He said that you're his
You
sister.
could have said that. That's fine. But the point was they were trying to make it for her to leave me alone. Like, she wouldn't leave me alone. She's literally calling me. I have a newborn. I wake up every 2 hours to breastfeed my one and my newborn. And I have texts, like, my phone's just binging all night. Like, she has no life. She's bored. So yes, they told her to leave me alone. That's what I took from it. I don't care about nothing else. 4 cars deep. None of that. All I care about was that they were stating to leave me alone. Stop bothering my sister. Stop bothering my girl. Stop. Like, that's
Your
what
sister? Who's bothering your sister? Was she bothering your sister?
No, they were stating that my people were saying, stop bothering me.
Okay. So do you have any rap songs that you can do?
What?
Do you have any? You said you're a rapper. I couldn't find any of your.
Until I had kids, and I fell back from that. Like,
Did you perform? Did you perform? Did you perform professionally at all?
Would I? Of course I would, but I would have to get a babysitter.
Okay, so you never. So you're like, do you have any videos of the rapping?
I do not have any. Like, again, I was doing it for fun. Yes, I have some SoundClouds. I have some songs on SoundCloud.
Okay.
Every time I did try to take it serious, I fell pregnant again. So I'm a mother.
Okay. So I will consider taking this down, but you got to show me the threats that she sent you.
If I send them to you, can I?
Yes. And you
okay, we've been going at this for 4 days. Okay, I would have to literally scroll. I could send you like a few now, but I would have to scroll, and I don't want to be on this show for long again. It's past 9 o'clock. I should have been put my kids to sleep, and I should have been making love to my man right now, but this is holding me up. So
really?
Let me send you a few. Huh?
You should have been making love to your man right now. So
this is holding me up.
Am I a cock block then? Is that what I am? Okay. And you have 4 kids, is that right? In your house? Are you in Brockton? Is that right? Or did I get that right? Or are you New Bed?
I'm not gonna.
Well, you're selling them in Brockton. Your address is in Brockton. I looked. There's the address that you sent her.
Okay.
So you told her, the stranger, your address, told her to come to your house, and there's kids.
Her to come.
And there's kids that live in the house.
No. Like I said, if you read, I said that they're well taken care of, meaning I'm not with them. So what's up?
Okay, so all 4 kids weren't in the house?
Who said I was at that house? Who said I was at home?
Well, you gave her that 408 address.
Yeah, that's where I was at the time.
Oh, so that's not your house. Okay, so you were just there, and you're roll up.
Know where I live.
I don't really care that much. I'm just curious. I'm just striking up conversation here. I assumed you were selling it in Brockton, so I assumed it was Brockton, even though when you search for your name, New Bedford comes up, and then you list Boston. You don't live in Boston. Stop it. You don't live in Boston, do you?
Maybe.
You don't seem like a Boston person. No offense.
No.
Okay.
None
How did that video you made? You look completely different from a couple days ago with the hair.
Yeah, I always switch up my hair.
Every day?
Every other day, maybe. I feel when I feel like it.
So, but what do you do for work now?
Right now, I'm a home mom. At the moment, I have a newborn.
How do you make money?
How do I make money?
Yeah, how do you?
That works
Oh, who works? The husband?
Yeah, my fiance.
A fiance. Okay, excellent. All right. Does anybody have any questions they'd like to ask? Let's see. People say they like the hairstyle. Okay. People say, let's see. Any other questions? People are making weird sexual comments. I'm not going to repeat those. I don't know if you can read those comments. Let's see. Someone's telling you to make more babies. Okay. Does anybody have any questions that don't involve her boobs or anything?
Wow.
Let's see. I'm just saying. I'm just reading the comments. What is going on here, guys? Take it easy. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. So nobody has any questions. Would you feed that formula to your newborn? People want to know.
No, I would not. I breastfeed. I believe in breastfeeding.
Well, you must believe in formula, or else why would you have the formula?
Right. I started off with that, and then I was like, you know what? Natural is better, because my 1-year-old, my first son, he was just constantly puking, constipated, and I stopped. That's why I had the 4 that I had left. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna give it to him. It's not. First, he was on the blue Similac, and then they switched him to the purple because that's why it says sensitive or total comfort. And then so I was like, you know what? Let me just give him natural.
Okay. All right.
By the way, when I was pregnant and you said that I was drinking alcohol, it was not. I don't know if you know what the apple cider.
I didn't say you were drinking alcohol. I said I don't know what that is she's drinking.
Right.
That looks like alcohol. I don't know what. So I never made the allegation.
No, well, you know the internet. You can't believe everything you see.
So what was that? Just apple juice, some shit?
You know the champagne, like it's like a champagne bottle, but it's a juice. It says apple cider. You know those little champagne drinks, but they it's juice, but you can buy them at the grocery store.
Okay.
They're it's like in a champagne, it's like nice. It's juice, but in a nice, beautiful bottle. It looks like, what is that?
Okay.
Like
Sparkling cider.
Huh?
Sparkling cider?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've had that.
Okay. So, well, so some
I Craigslist, like I'm a prostitute or something. Also,
well, that was a joke. I said aspiring. I said aspiring.
4 years.
You had one man. So is it the same?
I had one man for 4 years. You said I was a prostitute.
It was a joke. I didn't say an actual prostitute.
Okay, people are gonna run with that. Like
there's no such thing as Craigslist prostitutes. Ever since the Craigslist killer, how many people want to know how many is the same dad for all 4 kids? Not that it matters that much.
I do not have. I tried settling down with the first one. He was a narcissist. I ran away from him when he was at work, and I left him. A second one, I tried again with who I ran away with, and that didn't work out. And then this one is who I'm sticking with. Okay.
All right. So any more questions, guys? Is the guy you're with now? Is he one of the ones that on the voicemail?
No.
No? Who knows, guys?
No, he doesn't get his hands dirty.
Oh, he doesn't. Okay. I mean, those guys sounded Latino on the phone.
Maybe.
And they said gang. Are they in the gang?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Okay. All right, guys. Anybody else have any questions before we call her a night? Had you ever heard of Turtleboy prior to this blog being published? Never.
But I'll
then you definitely don't live in Brockton. There's no way you can live in Brockton and not know what Turtleboy is. No way. Okay. Are you going to send the screenshots after the show? You're going to send me
definitely. Are we going to do a second show?
Yes, if you can. I will message her and we can have you both on. Maybe we can figure this all out. We can get to the bottom.
You didn't confirm. Were you able to delete that once it says unsend?
I was. You were correct about that. You were. That is definitely so there is a possibility that in between those messages.
I'm not lying to you. I have nothing to lie about.
Okay. So she said. So did you screenshot?
She literally made it seem like I'm a psycho. She deleted everything that she said to me. So it's like I'm the aggressor. Like, of course I'm pissed. You're calling me. I'm with my children. I have a newborn. I'm not even supposed to be upset. And you're just constantly like 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock. You're really bored. Where's your husband?
Okay. All right. So anyway, I think it doesn't look like anyone else has any more questions. So we'll be in touch. If you can get those screenshots, we can do this over again. All right.
Yep.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you for joining us.
All right. Bye.
Bye. What'd you think, Deb?
She was really like a lot more calm and like well-spoken than I thought, to be honest. Like she didn't seem like your typical Ratchet, you know. She even mentioned that, yeah, my kids are up. I should be putting them to bed. She wasn't like just letting them run wild like most of them do, screaming. I think she was like, I don't know. I think she said she had a bad day. So I know I'm interested to see what her screenshots like say. You know what I mean?
Okay. You know what the part that I'm like that made me, first of all, I've been fooled by so many Ratchets in the last 2 years that
Yeah, I know you're the king. You're the king of this.
I'm like very on edge. Like I feel like every Ratchet has can put on a good face. Like we've known my trust issues. Like I trust too many fucking people. And so, yeah, when you see her, she's charming there, right? Like she doesn't come across as, you know, like we've had a lot worse guests than that on the show before. So you see her and it's like, okay, so she seems calm. But the part that made me weary was the fact that she is still acting like it's no big deal about those voicemails. Like those voicemails, she was like, so? It's like, dude, they said they're going to roll up 4 deep gang. And she's like,
I don't know. I think she just, they acted like, I don't think she told them to do it. They probably just did it. You know what I mean? Because like, probably just one of those like code things. I don't know if it's like
I think they did it from, I mean, they did it from her phone though. Those are messages from her phone.
Oh yeah,
so
she's. I don't know. Yeah, she said she was at a house that night, so maybe it was just people she was with, and I don't know. Maybe they just grabbed the phone. Who knows? Yeah, I don't know. That's leery, like. But I know it sounds like definitely. I could see why the other lady would be scared, like, you know.
Okay.
But like I said, I want to see what she sends you for the.
All right. So let me. I'm reading a couple of the messages here that the other woman sent, and let me read this. So she goes, "You dumb fucking ass bitch, talking about crusty, dusty ass bitch, when your ugly big forehead having as is fucking 34 years old. You're nothing but a washed up, useless trash bag. Like, I'm sorry nobody loved you, including your parents, and now you're nothing but failing your children, and that's just sad. I already dismissed you once. Take the memo and kick it. Get the fuck out of my inbox, grow up and get a fucking life. No man will ever love such an embarrassment. Have a good day, scram." So I'm waiting for the threat. Like this is just bitches, trashy bitches going back and forth. Like that's what I've seen so far. On her end, I saw threats. I saw actual threats. Like coming, like what was she saying? Let me read some of these threats that she posted or that were put. So she said, obviously, like she said bitch a lot, but that's okay. It was the part about like my man's gonna fuck your man up and shit. Like you don't want the business. I'll have my man fuck your shit up. Okay, so that's like my man will fuck your shit up. I won't even have to touch you. My sisters and cousins would love to eat you for dinner. Frail, lonely white bitch. Why you gotta say white? Bored, scrolling through the internet. Well, you found what you're looking for. I'm the right one. Run it, bitch. My pretty face could get you killed. So that's a threat. Fuck you, bitch. I'll do whatever I want. I'm grown. And like I said, we only had to see your profile pictures. So these are actual threats. Now let me read what she said. She goes, "Get a life, clown. Do us all a favor and unalive yourself." Whatever that, kill yourself. Does that mean? Okay.
That's what, that's yeah.
I don't consider, I mean, that's not a threat. Is it? Kill yourself?
No, it's a suggestion.
Unless you're Michelle Carter, right? So she goes, let's see. "Do us all a favor and unalive yourself. I've remained unbothered, so give it up." And then she goes, and then our girl there, Nana, says, "Bitch, don't try playing victim. You came in my inbox messaging me first, dumb hoe. You should have minded your fucking business, Karen. I refuse to give you a pass. So no, I will not give it up. And my life is way more important than yours, you filthy rat ass bitch." And then she says, "You're so gross, washed up body and all. How's your rap career? Nasty, nasty, nasty. You're dismissed. We don't fuck with STD-filled deadbeats over here. You just had a baby in December and already managed to lose him. That's tragic, but hey, I guess they are better off without you, right? Not mine. You kidding me? I wouldn't trade them for the world. That's real mother shit." So this is just back and forth, crusty hoe shit, basically. Going to cuddle my babies. So I've yet to see a threat here. And yeah, I mean, she's sending me these messages and there's no threats here. So, I mean, my verdict remains the same on this one. I think, like, you can't threaten to send people to a woman's house, and then you can't have your cousin and the brother come on the phone and then threaten to go murder you. You can't do that in a civilized society.
That's true.
I mean, that's my opinion. I don't know what I saw a lot of people in the comments that are saying things like, "Oh, you know, she seems nicer and I like her, blah, blah, blah." Well, Go back and read the comments on the Genduso interview in 2020, whatever
true.
that was, and you'll see a lot of the same things. So, like,
I think it was,
put it that way.
This was like just a shit talk. It was like a pissing contest. This was just a shit talking match. And like, she, like you said, she was having a bad day. I think she went overboard or something. She said like, and then they started doing the thing. And then the other one's kind of trying to play victim and deleted all her shit, which is kind of like, that it makes me leery about the other one too. Cause I mean,
well, the other one
making yourself out to look like you did nothing, and she just came back at you for no reason.
But here's the thing: I've yet to see. Remember those messages where she like calls a bunch of times?
Yeah,
and she goes that she deleted messages there. Well, she doesn't have screenshots of those, so I've yet to see any evidence that there was actual messages there deleted. It looked like she called her like 5 times in a row.
But Rachel's a former Ratchet. You know that, right? Like you wrote
she
about
is.
Her.
I have?
Yeah.
What? What's her name? Rachel, what is it? 𝗺𝗲𝗄𝗧?
I'm looking.
How did nobody, I've written about her before?
I just found this out too.
Get out of here.
Hold on, Rachel.
Get out of here. I got to see this.
How do you spell her last? Can you tell me how to spell it while I'm on here?
Let me look it up here. It is spelled. It would be right on this, wouldn't it? It would be Rachel, and her last name is 𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗶𝗵𝗵𝗆. Oh, I found when I search her name, I find a Brockton Hub post from 2017. She shared a post in the Brockton Hub about Monica Cannon Grant, of all people. Check this out. This Google her name. Don't message me on Facebook right now. Your thing will pop up. Okay. So you see that?
No. What the fuck? Hold on. Oh, I see it. Hold on. I was looking on my own end. I see. Okay, yeah. Rachel 𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗃𝗃. Okay, yeah. So she did that.
Yeah. So yeah, moron dad who started. So she's like, she's better. If I wrote about her,
then why? Huh? Yeah, she didn't. I didn't find her on the site either, though. So I don't know what else they're talking about. Then. Oh, she wasn't 𝗵𝗵𝗃𝗃. Then they're saying.
Oh, what was she?
Hold on. I want to find out. Just Rachel. Let's see. If anybody knows what her last name was, like, or what she was going by, then let us know.
Okay. Rachel 𝗺𝗲𝗄𝗧. I mean, does Rachel want to come on and share her side of the story?
I think that would be great.
I think she should. I feel like it's only fair. The other woman did.
No, Rachel 𝗺𝗵𝗃𝗧 said she said no, not me.
Okay, so it's not her. Okay, so it's a different Rachel. Okay. All right. Anyway, so yeah, if I guess no one could find it, right? So it's not. Who told you that it was that she was on?
I saw it a couple different times in the comments.
In the comments, okay.
I saw Lynn Clark, and I was looking for one earlier too, because a couple different people said it throughout.
Well, it sounds like Lynn is Lynn friends with the other girl? No. Nana. Nana looked like she had some supporters in the comments there.
She did, yeah. It's not one of them though.
Rapper Nana. She's getting the dirty D right now, I think. That's what she said. She should be making love to her man instead of wasting her time with us.
She said it very, very eloquently, though. She could have said.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. It's a good woman right there. Any other questions, guys, about this? All right. Our ratchets are legion, whatever that means. Okie dokie.
I'll just say and look on her profile and see if her maiden name's there. Rachel.
Okay. Yeah, because she messaged me. I'll go right to her page here. Inbox. And I agree. It's like you know, if you're gonna make accusations, then you better be able to
be transparent a little bit, you know.
Right, totally. Let's see. Okay, I got her page. Here. Let's see what it says. All right. It just says Rachel Marie. Oh, so 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. So Rachel 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. Boston Banger just said that. Hold on.
Okay. Anything come up with her?
I'm gonna look.
𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 Turtleboy Sports. Something about a Quincy story comes up. Quincy's Justin Feline won't pay $5,000 in child support. That's the only thing that comes up. So her name must be in this Dad of the Week. We used to do a thing of dads who didn't pay child support. And yeah, okay. I don't know if it's in that blog. Does that come up for you when you search her name?
Yeah, I got that too. Because that was that was like 2017. So
yeah, is there anything in? Is she related to this guy? Why does that blog come up? I wonder.
Let's see. Justin Feline.
This was like a week before we lost the Facebook page.
Let's see. Okay. Well,
sometimes that happens when their name is mentioned in the comments. So, and then back in the day, we used to have 1 million people in the comments. So that might be that. I don't know. But anyway,
still scrolling down, looking.
All right. So anyway, why don't we? So anyway, what do you guys think? I wanted to ask you guys, what do you guys think about the blogs we've done so far this week about the top 50? Are you guys liking those? You disagree with them, or should some have been in there that didn't make the list? Like a few of them, like it was really hard for me to get this list down. The one that didn't make the list, I mean, I kind of wanted to fit it in. It's just more of a personal thing. It was the Ashley St. Angelo story that did not make the top 50. You're not going to see that one in there. The Jason Collier one didn't make it. It was just on the outside. Tom Mountain didn't make it. Maud, a lot of people were talking about Maud. Maud didn't make it. Ryan Waters didn't make it because, again, I consider that a little more personal. So what do you guys think so far? The top 50 are great. But yeah, let's see. Let's see. So what do you guys, I was looking through some of these blogs. It's really brought me back. Like the Greg Bates one. I forgot what a piece of shit Greg Bates is. Like, what an absolute. Were you around for those blogs, Deb? How long have you been reading Turtleboy?
Since like Busgate. So.
Oh wow. So Busgate. Okay.
It's been a long time. I just didn't speak up for like a lot of years.
Yeah, I'm like, you're a new name. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you.
I started being in chat like for like a year, I think ish, and I never was in chat. So I was like, and then when I was in chat for a while too, I just hid. I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
It's like I've only been like talking for a while. So
today's, let me see. People like the nice walk down memory lane. So let me pull up today's blog here. This was like 40 to 30. So we had 40 was the Nikki Evans story. That was a crazy one. And by the way, you know who gave me the Nikki Evans story? I was going through my old messages. You'll never guess. Take a guess.
Was it Leah?
Nope. This was before we became buddies.
Oh yeah, well before. Kate?
No, you're on the right track though.
Manch?
Getting colder.
Amanda?
No, it would be actually a woman named Crissy 𝗵𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃.
Oh no, I
yes,
that one again.
So I got a dono here from. I got a Turtle Chat dono from 7𝗃𝗃𝗃. 7𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. Like for some reason it didn't come up on my email. Oh no, I got it right here. Let me pull it up. Here, guys. This is he gives a shout. You got a shout out here. Let me.
I did. Oh.
Yeah, let me share this. This is a dono from our guy 7𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. Let's see. Steven says twice my usual amount, 1/2 for Deb being on point. So there you go. Excellent. Thank you very much, 7𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. Again, if you guys like the program, you like what we do, the link is at the top there for the Turtle Chat. If you'd like to donate that way, or just join Turtle Club and see the Thursday stream. It's all good. Yes, 13 Kings. It was Crissy. Crissy was the one that gave me the Nikki Evans story. I know that because I was actually going through all the messages. Man, I spoke to some people in her life, man. I got some crazy fucking stories coming about this woman. I don't know if I'm going to blog about it, but It's quite the biggest psychopath ever. Did you not affect Tom Mountain's career? Yeah, I did. But at the end of the day,
applied Tom Mountain's voice.
So yes.
See.
Yes, Martha Jones. By the way, you sound quite ravishing. How do you feel about orgies? Are you into orgies? If you are, I could show you around. I could show you the ropes. I do believe that Tom Mountain, although the story was rather amusing and it did lead to his downfall from certain organizations and his name was somewhat muddied. The problem is he was the vice chairman of the Mass GOP, which just quite frankly is not that big of a deal. It's Massachusetts. We're a minority here in Massachusetts. And although Tom Mountain's sexual prowess is undeniable and insatiable, the fact of the matter is he's the minority party. Now, if Tom Mountain were the vice chairman of, let's say, the Massachusetts Democratic Party, then we might be onto something slightly more scandalous, if you will. Tom Mountain throwing his big old Tom Mountain out there for the public to join and watching the ladies climb Mount Tom, if you will. That might be slightly more scandalous, but yeah, that's basically it. I just don't know if, I'm like, it's basically if he was a Democrat, it would be a bigger story because the Democrats have actual power in the state, but the Mass GOP is kind of a fucking joke. So yeah, I could show you the ropes, then tie you up with them. And then my guy, Steve Levine, will show you a couple knots you've never seen before. So there you go. Let's see.
I will reach out to BB for further instructions.
Yes. Oh, his good friend BB. Definitely. So thank you for the turtle chat there. When is the next court date? It's not for a couple more months. I've been threatened. By the way, I guess I've been told that I've been threatened if I show up there, that bad things are going to happen to me, but don't really care. That's not, it's not going to work. Don't worry. I'm not going to call the cops or anything like that. I'm just going to show up and do my civic duty because I'm a witness for the state. I went through some old messages that I found with Crissy that I will be publishing, in which clearly state that I had nothing to do with that. And as a matter of fact, I did not instruct her to do it. I didn't ask her to do it. And I still offered her help anyway, because I felt bad for her at the time. But I don't feel bad at all now whatsoever in any capacity. And so, yeah, I mean, let me show you. I mean, I took some notes. I'm not going to lie. There's a lot of shit. She lied to me about her custody situation with her kids. She lied to me. There's been a lot of infidelity in her life. Like, let's just put it that way. She pulled a gun on someone one time and had she assaulted someone in front of her kids. She is a cokehead, and there's a gentleman named Tony. Then we have texts. We've talked to Tony, Crissy, if you're listening. We know all about those. We know all about how you lied about how the Range Rover hit the tree. That was a lie. We got a lot of. Oh yeah, we got a lot of shit coming up there. So stay tuned, Crissy. I don't know why you wanted to start a fight with me. Wasn't wise. You probably regret it now, but it is what it is. And again, I don't.
That must be where the whole "you're on coke, Aidan's on coke" thing came from. She's trying to deflect from herself.
Apparently, I mean, her being on coke makes sense because that woman never slept and she was like fucking crazy, crazy. So, how do you find these people? The blog, okay, and this isn't
him.
And that's a good question. So Goop is always telling me this. He's just like, yeah, love the blog, but you got to be careful. This blog attracts some crazy people. And you know what? I love you guys all, but I don't want to get to know everyone too well because almost everybody Deb, you're one of the few exceptions. Maybe you'll go crazy on me a few years. I don't know. You and Laura from London, and many others I've met in person. But like I've met a lot of people through the blog that are fucking crazy, crazy. Like drama, like this, because the blog attracts, it's drama. It gets shared in the Brockton Hub a lot, and so it attracts some crazy people, and people like to use us. Like people will like threaten other people, like I'm gonna get Turtleboy on you. I fucking hate that shit. Right, 7-pounder. We hate that. We don't like that when people do that. So yeah, basically, I went through all the old blogs. And I'm like looking at them, like, let's see the ones today. that I did. Do I have this one up? Okay, let me stop that one. I want to share this one. Okay, so the blogs I did today, some people were like, the Pat Mahomes one shouldn't have gone in there, and I think it should. We introduced the world to Patrick Mahomes' horrible girlfriend. Like, she's kind of a well-known figure now because she's so fucking horrible. We were the ones who first exposed her after that horrendous Chiefs game in 2019, in which the ref stole it from us, and she claims that she was like attacked there. So that made the list. Her and her stupid brother. Then, this is one of my favorite Turtleboy stories of all time. The Joe Petty, friggin' morons. That is, and then the press conference that followed. Guys, go ahead and read that blog if you haven't already. It was from 5 years ago. Oh, Lorena Cali. I had to relive that one. What a
she was insane.
She's fucking absolutely insane. Talbert Swan, that was a good one. This Charlie Coyle one, I forgot about how insane the Black Lives Matter shit was. The meth, this was a big story last year. The meth mile COVID junkie cages, those was interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this story I relived. Like, I forgot about the whole Kevin Perry and Joe Herman finger blasting my wife and then another woman in the same place, and then taking all those Hooters girls to fucking Atlantic City and blowing all the drug money on them. I forgot about that story. And then Greg Bates and all the fucking horrible shit that Greg Bates did. And then 𝗵𝗄𝗃 𝗃𝗏, the transgender person who almost made the Olympics. So yeah, I mean, I thought those were big stories. Do you guys want to preview? I mean, I'll tell you guys. So tomorrow's, what do you guys think? What have I missed so far? I mean, I think we all know. Take your guess. Deb, what would you say would be the top 5?
Top 5?
Yeah. Like, off the top of your head, what are the first ones that come to mind?
Like all time?
Yeah, all time.
Kylie Kirkpatrick.
That's going to be in the top 10.
Oh, top 10. Okay. Who else was crazy? Like, see, you're putting me on the spot. Damn it.
I know it's tough.
I had ideas the other day.
Yes.
Marina, obviously, Monica Canny Grant has to be like there, right?
She's going to be in the top 10 for sure. Mosaic's going to be in the top 10. Good job.
Hadassah has to be.
Hadassah's not in the top 10. No.
Really?
But she's going to be on the list. Okay.
Dee maybe was pretty annoying too.
I mean, Dee wasn't really Dee was just fucking selling, getting reparations. Like, she wasn't a groundbreaking story, so she's not on the list, actually.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, she was just like the first one who like inspired everyone else.
Yep. Murchison, obviously, he's upcoming. 𝗀𝗏𝗄. 𝗀𝗏𝗄. I mean, that was a huge story. A huge fucking story. And a lot of people got
daughter there.
There was 2 state police stories. People forget that. 𝗀𝗏𝗄 was the the not as big. Like, that was a big one. The real big one was
the overtime scandal. Yeah.
No, I didn't do the overtime scandal. That wasn't me.
Oh.
So that was another one. I did the judge's daughter one. So there was 3 scandals that happened at the same time. 2 of them were broken by me. To me, the most harmless one was the overtime scandal, because that was just money. Whereas the other ones involved public trust, like, the state police covering up for a judge's daughter and hiring a drug dealer. Like, those were huge fucking stories because they affected the hiring process and the legitimacy of the state police. Like, could you trust these people? Whereas the others were just like, guys filling out timesheets for shit they didn't do, stealing money, basically.
Yeah.
And 𝗃𝗏𝗄 Swift did not make the list. She's in the honorable mention ones. Rachel Rollins is definitely in the top 10. Giannetti is not in any of them. He's not significant at all. He's just funny. Let's see. Franklin Baxley is definitely going to be coming up. The Tina Degree story will definitely.
What about the 𝗬𝗪 Kelly? Definitely.
𝗬𝗪 Kelly will definitely be in the top 10. So tomorrow, I'll tell you the ones I got. Okay, I'm just going to go through them real quick. The ones tomorrow and then next in 30 to 21. Landon Steele, Franklin Baxley, Braintree parent emails, the Andover hockey story, the Adam Jones fake N-word story, the 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗏 Cafe, Luke Noble. 5 years ago today, actually, was a High Five Friday story that I broke in Northampton. Liz Miranda, and then the Spencer Public Schools, the David Prouty investigation that I did. That's tomorrow's top next 10. And so we'll have 10 more after that. So, yeah. Okay. I mean, actually, I'm not even allowed to comment on that one, but I don't even think that was that big of a story because it was just more of like Ratchet, like it was funny, but I can't even legally comment on that story because I signed an NDA and I can't talk about that one. So anyway.
And Tina Degree, right?
Yes, Tina Degree. So she's in the top 10, the Tina Degree story. Let's put it that way. All right. Why don't we go ahead? Do you guys have any questions? Isn't it good to know you'll never run out of material? Absolutely. You're goddamn right about that. I got all the sauces. I like the smaller Ratchet stories, Lionel says. Those are good too, obviously. Like today's story was not groundbreaking, but it was entertaining. You were entertained. Don't lie.
They can't all be groundbreaking.
See, Dee Dee got my Facebook page taken down with 112,000 followers. Yeah, but that only affects me. Like if I'm saying that's a big story, then I'm saying that like I'm the biggest fucking deal, and I'm not. Like I'm just a blogger from Worcester originally, now Holden. But you know, that's what I do out there. Remember the stripper story? That was great. That was one of the best interviews I ever had. Oh, and remember that stripper, Princessa, that kept getting arrested? She performed at the Magic Lantern in Monson. She was great. She was amazing. All right. Any other questions, guys? I don't know when the golf tournament's going to be this year. I don't have a next. What's the next big story coming down? I don't have any big ones right now, to be perfectly honest with you, but hopefully we'll get some soon. We'll see what happens.
Concrete Guns, episode 8.
Yeah, I know. I need to finish that one. Yeah. I think people get the point. They made the list. They were like number 49 on the other day. Okay. Any other questions, guys, before we call it a night?
I don't know if you answered this already, but is Turtle Club going to be at 9 on Thursdays now? Or
it's going to be 9. It's going to be 9:30, and this week's episode is going to be Turtleboy's top 10 favorite Black people in honor of Black History Month. Is that appropriate?
Excellent. That's good.
My like top 10 favorite Black people.
Not anything wrong. Like whatever.
Yeah, it's like I'm celebrating Black history.
It's absolutely the opposite. So yeah, there you go.
Yes, there you go. Well, it's going to be like top 10 Black people you never heard of before. Like obviously, I like Rosa Parks.
Well, yeah,
I like Martin Luther King. Yeah. Everybody knows them, so we like to learn things on Turtle Club.
Yeah, no, we do. I think that's great, and you're always seeing that people who are for the diversity, equity, and all that, they always complain that they don't teach enough because. So I honestly, I'm fine. I told you I only had 1 year of American history. Like that was mandatory. That was in 2002. I graduated in 2002, and that was what was mandated for us was 1 year of U.S. history, and 2 years of world, and that was it. So like I don't feel like I learned a lot of stuff from you.
Yeah, well, so thank you very much. I miss teaching. In case you can't tell, I was quite passionate about it. I love doing it. So
we like teacher Aidan.
Teacher Aidan, yeah, teacher Turtleboy. Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. Any more questions before we call it an evening? Caitlin says, new blog series. Where are they 5 years later? I mean, we could. I feel like they come back on their own often, you know? Like they reappear. Some of these people never go away. And if they do go away, it means they're like not doing bad things anymore, right? They've moved on with their life. Or they died. That happens sometimes. Definitely written by a lot of dead people. And that gets morbid. And sometimes people are like, can you take this down? They're dead. I'm like, well, that's even less reason.
In the graveyard.
Yeah, I'm like, that's even less reason to take it down if they're dead. Right? You know?
Yeah, you still did
like,
it. I mean,
they can't be offended now. They're dead. What does it matter? Like it's like they can't do Ratchet Redemption. That's going to be awkward. But you know, all right. Book number 2. I got to work on it this year. Which comment did you just highlight? I took
the same one, like Kate's that said book 2.
Yeah, so that's question. Yeah. I'll start working on that this year. Maybe I'll have it out for Christmas. I don't know. It's gonna be. It takes a while to write books. No, that's a great question. That's another one that was on my list.
That guy, yeah.
𝗃𝗏𝗄𝗏 story. They never found out dead. Remember that? I was certain it was that guy that found the phone. Come on, that guy definitely killed him. He definitely knew something. Dante Pagan, that was the shadiest motherfucker ever.
It really was, dude.
Oh my God. Yeah. Am I Team Russia or Team Ukraine? Unlike the Biden administration, I don't pick sides. Like whatever they want to do over there, they want to do. I don't give a fuck about Ukraine. Like I don't care two shits about Ukraine. I don't care two shits about Russia. It's like our job to fucking. I'm not sending my sons over to die for fucking Ukraine. They can fuck themselves. Let's see that shirt. Oh, you like the shirt? Oh, this is the this is like the Obama Hope shirt, except Turtleboy. You know,
Nice.
like remember Obama had the shirts? It's like Hope,
Yep.
looking all presidential, like with the the filter there. Yeah, Turtleboy. Okay. Now they haven't found him yet. I don't think they found him yet. Ever found that guy in Vermont? No. Ralph G. Marie, never found him. Never found him. The Harmony story, I feel like I've kind of been. And by the way, Caroline, I'm going through old blogs. Did you know Caroline had comments on the Hadassah story? Like she knew.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you know that? I didn't know. I'm like going through old blogs and I'm like,
no, she kept quiet on purpose. Like she knew a lot more than she did. She told you like one thing that was like necessary, she felt, but she didn't want to she had made herself stay quiet.
I had no idea. She knew a lot of shit about Hadassah.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, reading the comments. I'm like, oh shit. Okay. Because again, she was not a sauce. I don't think she was a sauce.
No, she wasn't. She only told you one. She said you like one thing that she felt had to be said for the story, but she didn't get involved beyond that. Yeah,
and she's mentioned you before, Caroline. She's like, oh, so when I talk to Hadassah, it's so fucking weird. I'm not gonna lie. Like, Vladimir asked me to take the blogs down, right? He asked me at court the other day. He goes, Aidan, when we're leaving, he pulls me. He was like, come here. He goes, you must take blog down. I'm like, well, I'll think about it.
He always tries. Like, why not? Like,
I get out. I get out. I'm like, dude, we're not friends. Like, don't get this twisted here. Like, I just don't like her. And I'm enjoying watching her suffer. Like, this is very nice. I like this. But I stand by 110% of that story. It was so fucking accurate. All of it was accurate. Like, nothing about that story was untrue. And the people that I used as sources for the Hadassah story, none of them were Crissy. I want to be perfectly clear. Hadassah's convinced that Crissy is the one that got me to write that story. She's not. Crissy just involved herself and made it seem like she was like working for me. She did not. It was 3 women, and I'm not outing them. None of them are openly involved in any of this shit. And so basically none of them had anything to do with it. But I went back and I read all the Hadassah blogs. First of all, they're fucking crazy. And I stand by all of it, like 110%. So I will not be taking those blogs down. And again, I'm just there to tell the truth and shame the devil, as Monica Cannon Grant would say. I'm here to tell the truth and shame the devil. And in this case, the devil is 𝗺cie 𝗵𝗂𝗆, and I'm there to expose her. So anyway. Do you guys have any more questions? So your name, so she's like going down the list and she's just like, Aidan. She was so drunk the other night. It was like 2 days before court. And I'm like, I can't, she wants me to call her. It's like, I don't have a fucking hour. Like she needs like an hour. And I don't talk the whole time. She just talks. I put the phone on speakerphone and I just like, yeah. And so she's like telling me, she's like, and this person and this person, and she's like naming all these people. I have no idea who they are. Amber Forget, she lied to you and she called me the Scissor Queen and she weighs 500 pounds and I never had sex with her. I'm like, I don't even remember who this person is or what they have to do with anything. And she's like, and Caroline Ford lied and this person lied. And I know 𝗺cie 𝗵𝗂𝗆 was behind the whole thing. I'm like, Hadassah, Crissy had nothing to do with the blogs. She involved herself in it. Who's voicing frustration? So let me show you them screenies today. So again, and I'm the 𝗺𝗿𝗄𝗺 story. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, that's on the list too. So again, don't message me because your message will pop up if you do that. But let me show you this message. This was fucking hilarious. Okay, and people wanted to know who they are, but I'm not telling you because then I'll explain why in a moment. So there are literally people, Deb, and you might have seen it before. I mean, I just block them all. I'm so used to it on Twitter that dedicate their fucking lives to me. Oh my God. Have you seen some of these people on Twitter?
I see it, but then I start falling down rabbit holes, and I'm just like, I can't.
I know it's a waste. It's fucking insane. Like they wake up and they go through like old videos of, you know, me, and they like, I don't even remember saying this shit. They bring up shit I've said fucking 4 years ago, and they're like, you said this one time, and then you said this time, and here's a contradiction, Turtle, you liar. And they're very obsessed with like my personal life. They want to know like the state of, you know, my relationships and stuff like that, which is nobody's fucking business.
Yeah,
I feel like
do with anything.
I feel like I've dropped enough hints to you people that you should fucking be able to figure it out yourself about my situation. I mean, I literally did a whole fucking live stream about the Genduso story. Like I fucking put it all out there. I mean, do the fucking math. Do you think I'm still in this happy, like, do the fucking math. Like, let's just put it that way. Obviously, and I'm never going to give them the satisfaction of knowing, like, yeah, or whatever. Like, you know, but do the fucking math. I mean, you're not you know, okay? So do the fucking
way though. Like what person quits their job if they have relationship issues? Anyways, this is your job. You're not going to like run away from it. Like, oh, I'm not going to work again. I'm going to change careers. Shit. Every time I have a new relationship end, I'm going to change careers.
Yeah, I need a new job because nobody's ever gotten divorced before in fucking show business.
Or broken up. Like, what does that have to do with shit? Like, you
can't. I guess I have to quit. I guess I have to quit.
You know,
like what?
It reminds me. Everything reminds me of that. Oh no, I need a new sleep. Like, please.
So anyway, it's kind of interesting because I guess Crissy has given access to her account to some person on Twitter. I don't know who they are, and I don't really care who they are. And they are, because they're going through the blog dat, our group chat thing there, and, you know, posting screenshots of our conversation and things that they're like, gotcha. And it's like, what the fuck? Like they think and they're like calling the attorney general's office on me. Like picture Maura Healey being like, I'm going to drop everything I'm doing and I'm going to fucking investigate Turtleboy because somebody paid $20 to get in the Turtle Club and then they didn't get the fucking membership. They didn't get to watch the streams.
Oh God, it's civil rights.
Like
Stop everything.
Like they're literally, you know, doing it. So anyway, they're just obsessed. And I post this on Facebook today, and I am just going to post this real quick. Okay. It says, because this tweet brought me so much joy. It says, look at everything everyone's thrown out on him, and he's still fucking blogging and taping. He still has a show. This person is leaving. This person leaving him, and I block out a name there because I'm not fucking dragging other people into this that didn't ask to be brought into anything, you know? So mystery there. You can figure that one on your own. Is leaving is great. So they're happy that somebody left me, but it's not going to stop him. He's like a roach. Everything is burning and he's still going. I can't comprehend it. I can't. They're like, so this is the most satisfying fucking thing I've ever read in my life, Deb, because it's just like, it perfectly encapsulates failure of people who try to stop Turtleboy, right? Like, look at everything that's being thrown at him. Yes, you've thrown a lot at me. Like a lot of, you know, embarrassing personal things about me that I would prefer weren't out there. But you know what? You're absolutely fucking right. You did all that and I'm still going. I'm still fucking blogging you. And it's mind-boggling to you. You can't comprehend it. In your own words, you can't comprehend it. How could anybody be this resilient? How could anybody be this strong? How could anybody keep going in the light of all this shit? This is one of the greatest complimentary things I've ever read about myself. Like, I was so happy to fucking see this. Now, why did I block out names? Like, what people are like, who sent this? I'm not giving you the names because these people just want attention. Then followers would go on there and they'd interact with these people, which is exactly what they want. I'm not giving them any attention. I'm just proud of what they said. I loved this tweet. This is one of the most satisfying tweets I've ever read in my entire fucking life. And it perfectly sums up the failures of the people who have attempted to stop, you know, me essentially. And by the way, there was more follow-up tweets. So here's another one they posted. This is like, it's why I want him. Again, look at this. It's why I want him in
Ridiculous.
jail for his crimes. I don't think there's
Okay.
any other way to stop him. He's like a lung cancer patient still smoking. He won't stop unless he's forced to. Exactly. Like, you can't fucking stop me. You thought you could. You thought like, oh, we got him this time, you know. Oh, there's a jerk off video out there. He's definitely going to go away now. Nope. Still here. A lot of you saw me naked. I'm still fucking here. Aaron Andrews is still on the air too. Okay. I ain't the first one. It's happened to other people before too. I'll survive. Okay. And it goes, it's why I want him in jail. Like, they really think that, like, Deb, this is why you shouldn't take your legal advice from, you know, joke attorneys and people who have no background in the law, because they seem to, these people really seem to be under the impression that I'm going to jail. Like, I've committed some sort of crime. And it's just, I mean, it's I don't know what it's like to wake up every day and reach
Be this ignorant.
conclusion, but apparently they do. And he won't stop unless he's forced to. Yeah, that's the thing with free speech, is you don't have to stop speaking.
It doesn't.
Okay?
Yeah, exactly.
And so here's another tweet. They said, it's not even about having something concrete on him anymore. Because they're like, oh no, we got more shit on him. Because they're in the blog that conversation, but you're not going to find anything that good in there. Like, it's basically, you know who we're talking about in there. You know the things we're saying. It's a group conversation, so there's not going to be anything sexual in there or anything. So you're not going to find nothing. Like, there's nothing in there to find. And they're just saying, I'm not even having something concrete. It's not even about having something concrete anymore. It's about getting him off social media for good. Okay. Well, you must be new here, whoever this is.
Right.
They've been trying to get me off social media for several years, and much stronger than, you know, you have come after me, and you're not like, I'm not going to stop. Right. He's like Trump. Thank you. That's the best compliment I could get. We keep throwing up evidence, but they both still think they're winning. Public humiliation means nothing to him. Exactly. I want him to have real consequences. So this was just yet another attempt, Deb, of censorship, of attempted censorship gone wrong. And again, why people are like, why did you black out the names? Because I'm not giving them attention. Like, I'm not putting theirs, because what they want is for you to go there and then respond to them. But I'd rather just have them keep talking to themselves, and that's fine, you know. And
yeah, because other people who are for you are going to go back there and start arguing back and forth. It's just a waste of time. Like,
right, and we don't need them. Just ignore irrelevant
just
people.
Just giving the oxygen to the fire, doing that. Like, let it die. You know?
I loved that tweet. That was the only reason I shared that.
It was. And the funniest part is that you could like feel the frustration that person was in that person's tweet. Like, they thought that was like just gonna hurt you somehow. I don't know, but
yeah, they're like what? They couldn't believe it. Like, I can't comprehend it. That was my favorite. I can't comprehend it. How is he still going? Because I'm Turtleboy, bitch. That's what I do. Are you new here? Like, what? This is what I've always done. I always just take punches and just keep coming back. You think you're the first one to try to stop me? Kevin Lynch, man. I mean, go down the list. Didi Delgado. People have done some real damage to me, you know? So anyway, any more questions you guys have? Oh, they did find Akeem Bailey's spot. Okay, I thought so. Okay. It was right in the Connecticut River there, unfortunately. That's right. So I apologize I got that wrong earlier. I have never seen any of your vids. I'm not kidding. Well, thank you, 7-pounder. It's kind of weird. Again, how I've said people watch that. Hashtag extra emoji. Yeah, it's like the amount of, like, I just dodge them. It's like the beauty of social media is you just block and that's it. And you're like, I used to waste time engaging with trolls, but it just became a waste of my time. And I'm like, wait, why am I giving this person, like, this person wins when I interact with them. So I don't even know who they are, and they know who I am. And it's, Deb, I just couldn't imagine waking up every day and caring about another person as much as people seem to care about me. Like, I hate a lot of people. Don't get me
Oh,
wrong.
I hate everybody. Like,
Yeah.
you're a rare exception. I really don't. I don't like people. I don't pretend to like people. I really just hate everyone. Like most of the time.
Yeah.
Online,
so, like,
you can't see the resting bitch face as much, but I've had so many people in real life be like, "I thought you were mad at me, or you were a bitch for the longest time." I'm like, "No, I just neutrally hate everyone." Like, so you have a reason not to.
Well, here's the thing. So I hate a lot of people, but there isn't a single person in this world who I hate that I would just wake up every fucking day and just dedicate myself towards just fucking, tweeting about and make fake Twitter accounts with their faces on it. And like, I just couldn't imagine ever expending that amount of energy on another human being. That's what I'm saying. It's like, wow, that's interesting. Like I said, Mark Randazza represents both me and Alex Jones. And he goes, I represent Alex Jones. And, obviously he's well known and a lot of people go after Alex Jones. He goes, you have crazier stories than Alex Jones does about people who come after you. Like, people who come after you are fucking crazier than the ones who come after Alex. And obviously Alex Jones is a lot more well known than me. But I'll take it. Take that as a compliment, I guess.
That's what I said. Just wear it as like a badge of pride. Who cares,
Yeah. Stop reading racist donos. Why did somebody put a racist dono on there? Stop reading racist donos. I don't. Okay, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I missed something there. All right. Any other questions, you guys? Yeah, I mean, like Suzette says here, it's like more than likely either they've been featured on the blog or, they know somebody who has. And that's usually where most of the hatred comes from is, they've been written about. All right. Any more questions, guys? Before we call it a night? All right. So I guess the blowjob thing. Oh, I get it now. Yeah, I'm not even going to get into that. Oh, it's funny. Okay. Yeah, I told you about that one.
Yeah, I know.
We're all having a good laugh over that one. That is, someday I'll tell that story down the road. I think but it's one of the funniest fucking stories. Just go watch
It's a little TMI.
Just go watch the October 10th Turtleboy Live. October 10th, 2020 Turtleboy Live, starting around, I don't know, the 48-minute mark, and tell me what you see. We'll just leave it at that. Anyway,
homework assignment.
Yeah, that's your homework assignment. Go watch October 10th, 2020. We'll leave it at that and see if you can figure out what shenanigans were at play. All right. So I guess we'll call it a night, guys. And we will see you guys all, Turtle Club members. We will see you Thursday night. You can join Turtle Club. The link is in the stream below. And we will see everybody else on Saturday night for the next episode of Turtleboy Live. Peace, Turtle Riders.
Good night, everybody.